Fala aí, galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Ailton. Galera, é o seguinte, saiu Red Dead pra PC, pessoal. Mano, vamos colocar aqui o início de gameplay. Normal, extremo. Olha, tem até um DLC, já vai até estar com um DLC aqui, galera. Vamos colocar normal. Continuar sem salvar, criar um novo jogo, ok. Beleza, galera, tô jogando no Ultra. Vamos ver se deu uma melhoradinha aqui, né? Vamos lá. Bonito, bonito. Legendado em português. Tá aí Red Dead, galera. Nossa, pra PC. Jogando no Ultra, hein, galera? Caralho, os caras são... Rockstar Presents. Da hora, hein? Não cheguei na final desse game não, viu, pessoal? Era legal se tivesse dublado, hein, mano. Mas assim tá bom, já tá bom, já tá bom. Red Dead Redemption. Ixi, vamos lá, vamos lá. Tá com uns gráficos bonitos, não tem nada de remasterização.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Que muito louco, né? Ah, tá chegando na primeira cidadezinha, hein, galera.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Isso aí. Eu quero ver a jogabilidade, galera. A jogabilidade da versão do PC. Vamos lá dar uma olhada. A movimentação tá louca, né, meu? Caraca, a cidadezinha, mano. Ixi, o cara tá bêbado. Mr. Mark.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. We're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Siga o Jake. Ixi, o mano tá muito louco ali, olha, mano. Putz.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Então, bora.
If you say so.
Let's go.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Gee-up.
Bora, mano, bora.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Great place for
Vamos,
a
meu
decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to find Indians. Maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find
Olha o
about
gráfico aí,
folks, no
pessoal.
freedom
Olha
back
aí.
to you.
Tô jogando no Ultra, hein?
I mean, I ain't one to judge a
Todas as
man by the
categorias que o
company,
jogo pode
but-
oferecer aí
You
pra
ain't been
gente.
friends for a long time.
Só não tá o esquema aqui do HDR, pessoal. Mas de resto,
Come on.
Are you
tudo
planning on
ativado
spending
aí,
any
creio
time
eu.
in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his
Só,
name.
mano.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater
bem
big
bacana,
folks
hein?
asking for a guide.
Você vê a versão agora do Play 2, galera, você vai jogar. Nossa, é bem diferente, né?
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Caralho, bem sertão, né, mano? Cara, deixa eu colocar uma paradinha aqui pra gente ver quanto FPS tá indo aí, tá? Eu tô jogando a 100 FPS, mano.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat! Not far now!
Mano.
Yeah.
Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Aproxime-se do Fort Mercer. Ah, agora que... Galera, deixa eu dar mais uma olhadinha aqui. Olha lá, armas, desafio, opções, gráficos. Olha lá, tela cheia. Não dá pra colocar mais. 144 Reds. Aí, galera, tá tudo no esquema aqui. Deixa eu ver. Baixo, não. Alto, médio. Aqui mesmo, suave, 16. Olha lá, olha lá, FR3, nativo, 60. Galera, não tem mais o que fazer não, é isso mesmo. É isso mesmo, pessoal. Você sei lá. Tá bem legal, as construções aí, ó. A configuração do meu PC tá aí, galera, pra vocês darem uma olhada. 80, 90 FPS, hein? Bill!
Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Moiou, hein?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well...
Ixi, o cara viajou, né? Não tinha nem como, mano. Não tinha nem como, cara. 3 manos lá em cima, lá não tinha nem como ele fazer alguma coisa lá. O urubu já tá esperando ele pra comer ele. Nossa, bem ferido, hein? Galera, o gráfico tá bonito, hein, mano? A estrutura do prédio aí, ó. Não, não dava pra ele. Ele é louco. Novos amigos, velhos problemas.
alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read.
Tirou nem a blusa
Meanwhile,
do
if
cara,
you'll
mano.
excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Save my life.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
Bear
É.
that in mind.
Howdy.
Porra, tá bem legal, hein, meu? Tô vendo pelos gráficos, galera. Olha que legal. Os gráficos tá bacana, hein, meu? Hã? Muito legal, hein, pessoal? Galera, eu vou ficando por aqui, beleza? Aqui foi só o início de gameplay pra gente testar esse Red Dead versão PC. Galera, um forte abraço e valeu!